Alright, what's up, dudes? This is a bit of a review for the XM246. Please excuse the, oh fuck my chair. Oh, please excuse the XM800 that you see on the screen. This is just part of the match, alright? Please forgive me. I believe the XM246 was added in the most recent major update, which was, I don't know, like update whatever the fuck. And it's pretty fucking good. I think that America finally has a SPAA that is actually worth something. And here I get my fucking ass kicked. The XM800 is such a mixed. You can have a very mixed start with the XM800T. But anyways, the XM246 was just added into the most recent update. And oh my god, fuck me, dude. Is it doing that stupid thing? Hold on a second here. I know, super professional. Oop, here I am right here. Well, anyways, yeah, it's pretty good. I think that America finally has an SPAA that's actually pretty fucking decent. It's basically like a Gepard or like a the Leopard, the whatever the Finnish Leopard is, the like ITPVS Leopard. Except in my opinion, it's better. The one thing I like about the 246 a lot is that it's very survivable. 90% of the time when I get hit, it's like it'll fuck you up. Its turret ring, it's like a basket in the middle of a tank in the hole. That's going to go out 90% of the time if you get hit. I've noticed that a lot of people don't aim at the turret when they're shooting you. They typically aim at your hole. And that's a really good way of disabling the turret ring and possibly taking out the engine if you hit him from the front. So obviously that's not good, and that can obviously fuck you. But the 35mm APHE is fucking broken. I have fucking mown down fucking heavy tanks, IS-6s, IS-7s, Object 279s, believe it or not. And I mean, there's nothing you can do, especially when you're going against the Germans. Like, I love going against Germany at this BR. And the reason why is because 85% of their tanks are thin-skinned, light vehicles, scout tanks or medium tanks pretending to be light tanks in the case of all the Leopards. So you can just drive a 246 right next to it, or even in front of it, and just fucking mow them down. Or in the case of the XM800, just, them right down. And I've gotten like 7 or 8 nukes today using the Bradley 246 and the XM800. I've been on a fucking roll today, just absolutely kicking ass. Fucking just, I don't know, man. I kind of feel bad for the enemies. I have a lot of gameplay to upload. I have not been very astute with recording, but oh, okay, I wonder what the hell that was. Yeah, I guess this replay glitches back. Okay, here we go. So, I guess, spoiler alert here. I get a nuke, and I end up dropping it. I actually end up saving the game because of it. I think we had 316 tickets left. So I literally saved the match. And you will about to see what I'm talking about in terms of how over-fucking powered this fucking tank is. The only real issue is that, actually this is a good example right here. You can kind of come across these tanks, like the M48 GA2, the German M48, that's a little resistant. I'm trying to take out his barrel there. I'm actually not aiming for his hull, or his cupola, which is a good strategy to do it. But I mean, I eventually get the kill here. Yeah, there you go. Cupola shot right there. And then I hear a ZSU right here. I hear him, which is good that he was there because this dude over yonder down the road there takes a shot at me. He actually barely misses me. And I really want to save my guy there that's getting fucked up by the ZSU. But, there's this dude here. So I go to bum rush to save him. And I fucking almost die right there. That was actually really lucky. I actually looking at the replay here. But yeah, I mean, really, there's really nothing wrong with the 246 other than it's a little slow. I mean, you're on an M48 hull, and, those American tanks sometimes are not known for their speed. Sometimes American tanks have fucking fantastic speed, but some of them, I'm not a big M48 guy. I think the M48 is a very mediocre tank from my limited experience of using it. And you can kind of see some of the shortcomings of the M48 on this tank, where, your armor's not really that great, even for this BR, and you can really kind of see here, look at that, took a shot right to the fucking face, and, like, what's he gonna do? I'm fucking him up right now, and look at that, Kupla shot. One thing I've noticed, too, is that, you can also penetrate the gunner sight, and that will sometimes, detonate the APHE round, and, that's a one hit, or at the very least, a really good follow-up shot can happen, or follow-up burst, I guess. And like I've said, I've noticed that some people have been complaining about the XM246 on, like, Reddit or the War Thunder forums or whatever. And, my attitude is this, and this might be a controversial opinion. I don't really give a fuck. But one of the things I've noticed about War Thunder that I really fucking hate is whenever America gets a good vehicle, right? Gets a vehicle that's actually worth something, that's actually, like, rivals a lot of other vehicles, people will fucking complain and bitch and moan. I remember when they first added the M44 to the game, same fucking thing. Oh, the M44 is overpowered. Oh, the M44 is overpowered. And, I mean, why can't we just sit here and say it's a good vehicle? That's okay too. And I noticed that, like, there's a lot of belly aching, about the 246. And, like I've said, my attitude is this. America finally has a decent SPAA. You're not relying on the XM or the M163 and, trying to fucking use that piece of shit to fucking snipe helicopters or airplanes from 4 kilometers away. You actually have a vehicle that's worth something. And, people just, I guess, can't fucking stand that. And it's very frustrating. I think America's a very good tech tree. We are. I am American, but, America's a very good tech tree. And there's a lot of very strong vehicles in it. But like I've said, dude, one thing that, like, really aggravates me again is just how people will fucking moan and complain whenever America gets a vehicle that's actually worth something. And it's very, I guess, frustrating or weird to have to deal with that bitching all the fucking time. Because, you have fucking countries like Russia or, Germany even, that's like, they have amazing fucking vehicles. And people are okay with that. Like, if you think the 246 is bullshit, but you've had no problem with the Gepard or, like, the Leopard or whatever. I actually get that kill right there because I fucking nicked him. So I'm running out of ammo, and I actually do a little interesting little last stand here. I think this was the fact that I actually survived right here is fucking nuts. Here, hold on a second. But yeah, like I've said, I mean, if all of a sudden you're realizing how broken 35mm APHE is, like, where the fuck have you been, man? That's just kind of my attitude. I mean, 35mm APHE has been broken ever since they started introducing tanks with it. So, my attitude again is like, where were you when the Gepard was put in the game? Where were you when Finland was put in the game? All of a sudden you're having a problem with, an SPAA being a great tank killer. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's just, I don't know, just the constant belly aching and complaining. It's just, people cannot stand America having a decent vehicle, and I think it's really stupid. And I mean, as you can see here, I'm just tearing apart their fucking team. And there's basically, I didn't even see that helicopter. What the fuck? I just played this match, so. Oh, there's our cotton. I fucking hate the cotton. But yeah. I have so many nukes to upload, it's not even funny. Let's see here now. I absolutely hate those Rakatans. Let's see if I can... Oh. Right there. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that ZTZ. Well, I mean, I did. Obviously, I killed him, but I didn't realize how close he was. So I've been doing this thing where I get the nuke, and I'm like, okay, well, how long can I, survive before I have to call it in? And then, boom. Cupola shot. Sniped. He's done. I mean, this death right here was kind of fucking stupid. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see how many kills I can get. Like, fuck it, So I pushed their spawn. Oh. And then I died. But look at that. The last shot actually pens it. It's so stupid. Oop. And here is it doing that stupid thing. Let's see here now. There we go. But yeah, like I've said, if you guys haven't grinded out the 246, do it. America at 8.0 is a very strong lineup. I think I got like 8 or 9 nukes today. I'll have to count. But yeah, I mean, it's just fucking disgusting how great this vehicle can be. Just be a little defensive with it, and you almost have to play it like a rat vehicle. Because I mean, if you're, even though you can kill tanks from the front with this thing with a cupola sniping or hitting the driver hole, or maybe even like skipping rounds off the ground for it to hit underneath the tank, I wouldn't really rely on that as a strategy. So you really have to avoid front-on engagements as much as you can. I mean, I get it, like, it's not always going to happen, but, do your best to stick to flanking paths or just kind of highways on the map so you can get from point A to point B as fast as you can, kill whomever you can, and try to make it out alive. But it's a strong vehicle. I think this was a 13 kill streak. I got 12 ground kills with the 246 and 1 air kill. So, yeah, and right here, I fucking saved the match. Ugh. I mean, I was really scared I was going to get shot down because I knew that there was a ZSE-37 too, and that ZA-35, which she was right there. So, and then boom. Fucking Canberra's flying off into the distance there. But yeah, like I've said, 246 is a great vehicle. If you have not grinded it out, fucking do it. You are missing out on possibly one of the best SPAAs at this BR. So, yeah. See you guys later. Oh, fuck. Wrong button.